some of you may be asking, well, Dean, you seemed really sure about us having printed 5 waves before, right? I'm old enough to remember yesterday's episode when you said, hey, guys, I see 5 waves, okay? Yes, you're absolutely correct. Why do you think that 5 waves are up now? All right, Anon, let me give you the case. I have 3 reasons. 1, pattern analysis. Let's take the top of this. Actually, let's zoom out for a second, or back up, or let's not get ahead of ourselves. First and foremost, what do you see? We see an M pattern, and an M pattern is essentially a bearish construction, right? For you pattern traders, you know this. You have 2 tops where price basically tried to make a higher high and failed, okay? So this is your M top. This bearish construction has a target of the tallest of the tops from the neckline, okay? And 42K was your neckline, and superimposed from the site of breakout, which was here. And that gives you a target of exactly where we are now, around 38.2, okay? So that's one reason why I think this is the target for our 5 waves. Next, if this count that I just printed is correct, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulse count, we should be able to see in the Fibonacci extension, okay? So how do you project wave 5? You take wave 3, the length of wave 3, the retracement of wave 4, right, which is about here, and it should be at the 618 on the balance of probability. Not every single time, but most times. It should be at the 618 of that projection. And what do you see? The 618 represents exactly where we're at, the end of wave 5. Thirdly, zooming out, hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is February 20th, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking a little tricky to me, I can't lie. However, I do believe that Bitcoin has completed its wave C of this structure, okay? And what comes next is a relief rally, not just to the 42K region, as I had said in previous episodes, but to the 44K region. If you're interested in finding out why, watch until the very end. Okay, we're on the 4-hourly chart. You can see my probable wave count for this wave, okay? And before I go into that, I just want to go over the previous analysis and why I think that we have a better understanding of what's going on now, okay? More candles typically means a clearer understanding of the price action. So the larger thesis of what's going on here, large time frame, remains. We have an A wave. What follows should be a B wave of some sort, a B wave, right? Meaning a counter to the counter. An A wave is a counter. It's a break of trend. A B wave is a counter to the A wave, okay? And then we expect a C section, basically a small pivot into a C wave. I've gone over that in previous episodes. Now, what form will this B wave take? B waves, as you know, come in many different forms. You can get zigzags, you can get flat corrections. Flat corrections tend to retrace to the 786 minimum, maximum 1618. Zigzags tend to retrace to the 0.5 to the 618 of the A wave, so on and so forth. Flat corrections 335, zigzags 535s. All right. Now, what kind of B wave can we get? Based on what we've printed thus far, here's what I'm seeing, okay? I'm seeing this 5-wave structure, this impulse, as being complete, okay? I heretofore believed that this was wave 1 of 5, okay? So I was looking for a 5-wave structure that came all the way down, did the job of the B wave, retracing to close to the base of A, right? Minimum 786 of A, right? And this was my purported flat correction. That was my A wave. This was my B wave. And then this was to be my impulse. However, here's what's changed. This impulse is much too long to be part of a larger 5-wave impulse, okay? So this is why I don't believe that we simply get a retracement to between the 382 and the 618 of this wave and then continue on, okay? I don't believe that. It's much too long. And technically speaking, if you look at Litecoin, and we're going to have a look at it later on, you can see that actually that idea of this being wave 1 of 5 would violate the principle of the B wave retracing beyond the 1618. So mathematically, it is ruled out in the case of Litecoin, which means that if it's ruled out in Litecoin, which has large market dominance, meaning it comprises a large percentage of the overall cryptocurrency market, it's unlikely that indeed this is wave 1 of 5. It's more likely that this whole structure is an A wave to itself. We should expect a B wave, if it's a flat correction, to a minimum of the 786 of this A wave, which is the 44K. 786 is the 786 of this A wave represents 44,000. Okay, that's why I think the minimum retracement of this B wave, this relief rally, is going to be 44,000. Can it take a while? Sure. Will it be a triangle correction? Will it be a complex correction? Will it be simple? I don't know. All I know that right now, probabilistically, this retrace is not going to be a wave 2 as I previously thought. It's going to most likely be a B wave, taking you to at least the 44,000 level. Okay, it could take you beyond the A wave, right? It could take you all the way to 1618, but it's unlikely. And then we get our impulsive wave down, completing our B wave. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So just really quickly drawing this up, this is what I believe that we should expect in the coming days, if not weeks. I don't know how long this B wave is going to take. All of this would be an A wave. Okay, I expect the B wave to come to at least the 44K region. Okay, it's likely to come to the top here around the 786. Usually B waves retrace to the 886 or 914, but I would say just 786 is a good estimate. And then we get our 5-wave impulse to the 30K region, okay? Followed by a pivot and an impulse to the upside. See, the overall paradigm of the reversal remains the same. The issue or the challenge is in trying to specify or trying to figure out exactly what this B wave is going to look like, exactly how it's going to form. And that's what we've been trying to do, I believe. Okay, so that's why I'm seeing, once again, we not only will retest the 42K region. And why do we keep talking about retesting this 42K region? Very simply because the 42K region represents staunch support that was broken, and every time price breaks staunch support that becomes resistance, it has to be retested. Okay, it doesn't always have to immediately be retested, but it's typically retested in that move. So I expect us to retest that in that move. Okay, come up for our B wave and then retest this staunch resistance that was broken, this 86-day trend line. Okay, now some of you may be asking, well, Dean, you seemed really sure about us having printed 5 waves before, right? I'm old enough to remember yesterday's episode when you said, hey, guys, I see 5 waves, okay? Yes, you're absolutely correct. Why do you think that 5 waves are up now? All right, Anand, Let me give you the case. I have 3 reasons. 1, pattern analysis. Let's take the top of this. Actually, let's zoom out for a second, or back up, or let's not get ahead of ourselves. First and foremost, what do you see? We see an M pattern, and an M pattern is essentially a bearish construction, right? For you pattern traders, you know this. You have 2 tops where price basically tried to make a higher high and failed, okay? So this is your M top. This bearish construction has a target of the tallest of the tops from the neckline, okay? And 42K was your neckline, and superimposed from the site of breakout, which was here. And that gives you a target of exactly where we are now, around 38.2, okay? So that's one reason why I think this is the target for our 5 waves. Next, if this count that I just printed is correct, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulse count, we should be able to see in the Fibonacci extension, okay? So how do you project wave 5? You take wave 3, the length of wave 3, the retracement of wave 4, right, which is about here, and it should be at the 618 on the balance of probability. Not every single time, but most times. It should be at the 618 of that projection. And what do you see? The 618 represents exactly where we're at, the end of wave 5. Thirdly, zooming out, we can see before we started this whole thing and we're sort of tracking the trajectory, the downside trajectory of the price, right, in this B wave, we said there were 3 important places of support, okay? There was this 42K region. That was one, okay? The second was the neckline of this structure, whatever it is, right? The neckline of this structure represented viable support for the price on the way down, okay? That's number 2. And the third was this 86-day downtrend, okay? This 86-day downtrend basically represents the 86 days that we spent drawing down. And now that we broke it with this wave A right here, it's become support. It becomes support on the way down, okay? And because we broke it, we have to retest it at some point. I do not believe that we will retest it in this move. I believe that the retest will come once we print our B wave and then come back down. Maybe it'll be retested in wave 1 or wave 2 of the move down. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. And this is also corroborated by Litecoin and Ethereum, 2 other coins with large market dominance, meaning they comprise a large percentage of the overall cryptocurrency market. Okay, so let's go into Ethereum really quickly. And again, the overall thesis remains. We have an A wave. We're expecting some sort of B wave and then a C wave. This is the reversal pattern. Okay, we're consistent here. Now, question is, once more, what does this B wave look like? Now we have this A wave. It seems like an A wave. Okay, let's do a little pattern analysis on Ethereum. This looks like a neckline right here. Okay, like Bitcoin's 42K. This looks like that same region where we pretty much stayed here for 3 days and made quite good resistance, good support, right? And then we broke it, okay? So if we take the top of this M and then superimpose it to the bottom, we see in Ethereum there may still be some ways to go, actually, okay? That's for Ethereum, right? However, if in Ethereum we take our Fibonacci extension from the top, right? We project wave 3. We see that wave 3 comes between the 1618 and the 2, okay? And then we take wave 3. Seems like it comes from here to there, retracement of wave 4, we get an extended wave 5, not that ends at the 618, but the 1236, okay, which is exactly twice that. So it looks like in wave 3, instead of getting, or in Ethereum, instead of getting an extended wave 3, you got an extended wave 5. So that to me seems like that is pretty much it. Also in Ethereum, you have this support right here of this structure, right? The neckline of this structure, which is now representing some support. So in terms of pattern analysis of this M-top, you are seeing that there could be more downside in Ethereum. What to make of that, I'm not exactly sure, right? It looks like it could come down to the 1618, okay? But I'm not seeing that in Bitcoin, okay? So if we're not there in Ethereum, we're close, okay? I could see one more leg down in Ethereum. All right, now for Litecoin, we have something similar. We have our A wave, initial break of structure. Whoops, this is the wrong chart. Oh no, this is the right chart. Okay, initial break of structure. Once again, you have this pattern, kind of like an M-top, perhaps not as clean as what's on Bitcoin, right? So let's say that this is the neckline right here. And we take the tallest of the tops from the point of breakout, and you have the target met in Litecoin, okay? It may not be met in Ethereum. Maybe we took the neckline a bit too low in Ethereum. Maybe that's the case, but the target seems to be met in Litecoin, all right? We also have our support of this structure right here met right there. So I'm seeing some confluence in Bitcoin and Litecoin, especially in terms of the distance of this wave. Okay, and in Litecoin, actually, this looks to me like it's a diagonal rather than a regular. It looks like to me like it's an ending diagonal, a 3-3-3-3-3 instead of a 5-3-5-3-5 regular, right? And here's what I'm seeing right here. For those of you who also see this, this is what I'm seeing right there. And if you're appreciating this detailed technical analysis a la Elliott wave theory of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, please like the video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and share with other people who you think may also benefit from this, okay? Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 3 waves here. I'm seeing 3 waves here. I'm seeing 3 waves here. And I'm seeing 3 waves here. The third wave here. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for Litecoin. That's why I think that this movement, this ABC movement, is finished right here for Litecoin. I do anticipate a B wave to the 786 of this A wave structure, and then 5 waves to the bottom. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing across the board, and that's pretty much it. So this is why I'm long. I'm long Bitcoin until the 44K region, okay? At this moment in time, right, with the information that we have right now, I am long Bitcoin to 44K. That's where I anticipate taking profit before flipping short once more. If that was helpful, please like the video, share, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.